Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to our AWS AI Engineer Essential series. My name is Dheeraj Choudhary and today we are covering comprehensive introduction to artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning. So, have you ever wondered how Siri knows what you're saying or how Netflix recommends show you actually want to watch? That's AI. Today, let's break down what artificial intelligence really is. AI is about teaching machines to think like humans. We feed them data, they learn patterns, and then they can make decisions the same way our brains do, but using algorithms instead. AI lets machine to do things we thought only humans could do, like analyzing medical images, writing content, or navigating traffic. Tasks that used to need experts can now be automated with AI. Siri understands your voice, Alexa controls your home, self driving cars navigate roads, Netflix predicts what you will watch, all AI, all learning from data to make smart decisions for you. AI is the big umbrella. Under it are machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, and natural language processing. When we say AI, we are talking about the entire spectrum. Now that you understand what AI is, let's zoom in and see how the different types of AI relate to each other. Think of it like a Russian nesting doll, one inside the other. Let's break down AI, machine learning, and deep learning. AI is the broadest concept. It's about making machines intelligent. Machine learning is a subset of AI. It's the approach where machines learn from data instead of being explicitly programmed. And deep learning is a subset of machine learning. It uses neural networks that mimic how our brain actually works. Here is the easiest way to think about it. AI is the country, machine learning is the state inside that country, and deep learning is the city inside that state. They are all connected, but each one is more specific than the last. So when you use Siri, that's AI. When Netflix learns your preferences from your watch history, that's machine learning. When your phone recognizes your face to unlock, that's deep learning using neural networks. So far, we have talked about what AI is, but here is the big question. How is AI different from traditional programming? Let's understand the fundamental shift in how we build intelligent systems. In traditional programming, we write the rules. We tell the computer if the temperature is greater than 30 degrees, turn on the AC. That is rule based programming. Input plus our hand coded rule equals to output, where we control everything. Now, machine learning flips this on its head. Instead of writing rules, we feed the machine thousands of examples, temperature readings paired with whether the AC was on or off. The machine analyzes these patterns and discovers the rule automatically. Here's the key difference. In traditional programming, we program the logic. In machine learning, the machine discovers the logic from the data. We don't tell it the rules, it learns them. That's the power of machine learning. Machine learning is one of the most important concepts in artificial intelligence. It's fundamentally different from traditional programming, and it's the reason AI has become so much powerful. Let's understand what it really means. Machine learning teaches computers to learn from experience and data. Instead of us programming every rule, we feed the machine tons of data and it automatically discovers pattern and rules on its own. Rather than writing explicit rules, we provide data and let the machine find the patterns automatically. This is the fundamental difference that you need to understand. We don't tell it what to do, it figures out from the examples that we have fed in as the data to it. The key thing is the more data it sees, the better it gets. A spam filter trained on 1000 email is okay. A spam filter trained on 1 million emails is going to be incredible. The more data, the better output. It keeps learning and improving by himself. Take an email spam filter. It learns from thousands of email labeled as spam or legitimate. The more emails it analyzes, the smarter it becomes at catching spam without you manually programming any rules. Think of it like teaching a child to recognize fruits. You don't give the child a rule book saying apples are round and red. Instead, you show them 100 pictures of apple oranges and bananas. After seeing enough example, they naturally learn to recognize each fruit without you explaining the rules. Machine learning isn't just one thing. There are different ways machine can learn. And understanding these three types will help you see how AI solves different problems. Supervised learning is when we teach the machine with labeled examples. We give it emails marked as spam or not spam, and it learns to classify the new emails based on what we have taught him in terms of feeding data. The teacher shows the right answers and the machine learns from them. Unsupervised learning is different. We give the machine unlabeled data with no answers. It finds pattern on its own. For example, a company has customer data and the machine groups similar customers together without being told what groups to create. Reinforcement learning is learning by trial and error. Imagine teaching a game AI to win. We don't give it rules. Instead, every time it makes a winning move, it gets point. That is known as rewards. Every losing move loses the points. Over time, it learns the best strategy where it will gain more rewards and lose less points. Now let's walk through how machine learning actually works. Every machine learning model goes through a specific process, and understanding this will help you see why data is so important. Step 1, collect data. We gather thousands of examples. We are building a spam filter. We collect thousands of emails. If we are building an image recognizer, we collect thousands of images. More data equals better learning. Step 2, train the model. We need this data that we have collected into an algorithm and it analyzes the pattern. The machine learns what makes an email spam, what makes an image a cat, and what makes a customer likely to buy your products. This is where the learning happens. Step 3, test model. We check if the model actually works on new data it's never seen before. If it's 95% accurate, it's great. If it's 60% accurate, we need more data or better algorithm. Step 4, deploy model. Once it's accurate enough, we put it into the real world. It classifies spam emails, recommend products, and detect fraud for you. And here's the key, it keeps improving with more data and feedback over time. Let's talk about deep learning, the most advanced form of machine learning. It's what power face recognition, voice assistants, and even ChatGPT. And here's what makes it special. Deep learning uses artificial neural network that are inspired by how the human brain works. Just like your brain has billions of neurons connected in layers, deep learning models have artificial neurons organized in multiple layers that process information step by step. The deep in the deep learning means multiple layers. The first layer might detect edges in an image, the second layer combines those two into a shape, and the third layer recognizes the object. Each layer learns something more complex than the last layer. Deep learning excels at really complex tasks like recognizing faces, understanding speech, and processing language. There are problems that require understanding context, patterns, and nuances that simpler machine learning approaches just can't handle. Real world examples are everywhere. Face ID unlocking your phone uses deep learning. Google Translate converting languages in real time uses deep learning. ChatGPT having conversation with you uses deep learning, all powered by neural networks. Think of it like this. Your brain doesn't process information in one step, it uses layers of neuron working together. Deep learning mimics this structure, and that's why it solved problems that seemed impossible just a few years ago. Let's bring everything together and see the core differences between artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning side by side. This will solidify your understanding of how they relate with each other. AI is the broadcast scope. It's any system that exhibits intelligence behavior. Machine learning is a subset of AI. It learns from data. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. It uses neural networks. Each one is more specific than the last one. How they work is different too. AI can use rules or learning. Machine learning learns patterns from the data that we feed. And deep learning specially uses neural network inspired by the brain to learn complex patterns. The amount of data needed for it varies. AI system can work with less data. Machine learning needs a moderate amount of data to find pattern. Deep learning needs huge amount of data, like thousands or millions of examples to train those neural networks efficiently. And the example shows this clearly. Chatbots are AI. Spam filters are machine learning. Face recognition is deep learning. Each uses a different approach, but they are all part of the same family of intelligent systems. Now you understand AI, machine learning, and deep learning, but why does this matter? Why should you care? And let's look at why machine learning is transforming the world right now. Machine learning is already in your daily life. Face unlock on your phone, that's ML. YouTube recommendation showing you videos you actually want to watch, that's machine learning. Google Maps predicting traffic before you hit it, that's machine learning. You use it every single day without even thinking about it. For businesses, machine learning isn't just cool, it's profitable. Companies using machine learning are growing 2 to 3 times faster than competitors who aren't using it. They are saving billions in cost through automation, better decision making, and improved efficiency. And the innovation happening right now is mind blowing. ChatGPT is changing how people write and learn. Autonomous vehicles are reshaping transportation. AI is discovering new medicines and treatments. We are just scratching the surface right now. Here's the future outlook: 97 million new AI and machine learning jobs are expected by 2027. That's in the next few years. Whether you want to build an AI system or use them in your career, understanding this technology is becoming essential for everyone. That's a wrap. We have covered a lot of ground today, from understanding what AI is to machine learning to deep learning. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep learning step by step, make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the upcoming tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.